Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let me just do one thing really quick. And then I will see here. Boop, boop. Okay. Let's go. Oh, okay, there we go. Alrighty. So, okay, what was I saying? Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And in today's live stream, I'm gonna be rerouting a doll and chatting with you all. Let me switch that to a different. Yeah, just wanted to make sure that was right. So the doll that we're gonna be rerouting today is this 1990s Moesha doll. I wish the camera wouldn't do that, but it's a Moesha doll. Her hair was extremely cut, and I couldn't salvage it because it was literally like this long, and it was just awful. So I cut it off, and because I had the exact color black, that's what she was rooted with. In the same fiber as well, Kanekalon, which I'm using to reroot her. So yeah, I'll be rerouting her, and here's her body. It's a there's a she has a straight arm and then a bent arm right here. I guess so she could like sing or whatever, do her thing. She's missing a ring. She did have earrings in, but they were broke. So I didn't. I don't think I salvaged them. Yeah, they were broke off, so I couldn't really save them. But here's her body. She had glitter in her hair. I don't know if somebody like played with her with glitter glue or something, but she had glitter glue in her head, like not in her head, but on her scalp. She also has it on her leg. I think I washed this doll. I'm pretty sure I washed her. I at least washed her head. I don't know if I washed her body or not. But yeah, it still does have like some paint on here, which just scrapes right off. Honestly, I could just remove that quickly, but I haven't done it yet. I don't know why, but yeah, she has the twist and turn waist and everything. So yeah, these Moesha dolls are really pretty. They have really pretty face sculpts. Really nice. I don't know what style. After I'm done rerouting her, I don't know what style I want to do with her hair. I'm thinking maybe just like leaving it long, but I might end up doing like because there was a Moesha doll that had braids in her hair, and I don't know. I think it was braids, either braids or twist. I think it was braided, and I might try and do like braids in her hair, but I don't know quite yet. I just want to get her finished rerooted. Her head's not that big. It shouldn't take that long or that much hair. So it should. I just should get it done already. Yeah. So like always, here's the hair I'm using. I'm using Expression, Kanekalon braiding hair. It's used for braiding, like adding. It's kind of like where they when they braid the hair, they add length to the hair. So you know they'll add length to the hair using this hair in the braid. So it's for people's like human hair. It's for humans, I should say, but it works perfectly for dolls as well. The hair fiber is just a bit thicker, a little bit thicker, more voluminous. Also, you got to be careful when rooting it into dolls to not overfill the plugs. So yeah, that's the one downside. It's not doll grade Kanekalon, but it works with it's very similar, very very similar. So I'm just wetting it with my spray bottle. Just want to get it nice and wet. I don't have. Oh, I do have a brush. Okay, here it is. So I'm just gonna take my wire brush. I recommend wire brushes over plastic bristle brushes. So if you don't know what a wire brush is, it's just like this. It's literally just a brush for dogs or cats. So a dog or cat hairbrush is what I'm using. And it works so good for, it basically works for any kind of hair fiber, doll hair fiber. I've used it on Saran, Kanekalon, it works really well on. Polypropylene, it works fine on that too. I would recommend it because with plastic bristle brushes, they kind of, since the hair itself is plastic on a doll, while it might work and glide really well through human hair, it's going to kind of snag onto the plastic grinding together. It's going to cause friction, and that can cause frizziness with dolls, sadly. So that's why I really recommend the wire bristles brush, wire bristle brushes, because it'll kind of like straighten the hair out, especially when you're doing like a boil wash or something. It'll like straighten the hair out because it has the prongs aren't going to like bend or whatever and cause like friction, and then the hair goes boop, bounces back and gets a little frizzy. So that is why I recommend them. Sorry if I didn't explain that well at all, but that's kind of the reason why I use them. And they just go really well. They just go through the doll's hair so smoothly, and it's just really easy to use. So yeah, I'm just sectioning out a bit of hair, and I'll lay this to the side. Yeah, I haven't really been uploading because I haven't really been doing anything. Like, I haven't really been doing anything doll related, honestly. I shouldn't say I haven't been doing anything doll related. That's a little bit of a stretch. I have gotten some new dolls recently. How many new dolls have I gotten? Like maybe about four new dolls, maybe. Since my last video, I think. Yeah, I think I've gotten about 4 new dolls since my last video. But yeah, I really love the 4 dolls that I have gotten. 2 of them are Monster High, 2 of them are Barbie. By me saying Barbie, you might be able to guess which ones I got. Because I don't really buy new Barbies, the newer Barbies. I like the older Barbies from like 2000. I want to say 2012 backwards. I don't really like a lot of the new Barbie dolls that are coming out, but there is one coming out. She's like a fairy. It looks quite like Fairytopia, which I really love Fairytopia dolls. Not the new ones. Lord, I don't like the new ones, but yeah. She's really beautiful. I would love to have her. She doesn't seem to have any type of articulation or anything, but honestly, like, she looks like a really good play doll. Yeah, the new Barbie I'm talking about. But the new Barbies that I got, they're, as I don't know if you guessed this or not, but they're Barbie Dream Besties. Those are the only Barbie dolls that I want to actively start collecting. The newer ones, anyway. Because I think that they're just so pretty, and I love the quality for the price point. And I have all of them now. I have the first ones I got were Barbie Malibu and Renee, because those were my favorites at the time, which I think I've moved more towards Barbie Brooklyn, maybe. I really love Barbie Malibu. Like, she's like such Barbie to me, she's like the old-fashioned Barbie to me. She's like, when I see Barbie Malibu, I think of Barbie. You know what I mean? But I think my favorite would have to be Barbie. It's tied between Barbie Brooklyn and Barbie Malibu. They're just such beautiful dolls. And I love them so much. Now, I guess I could maybe show you my new dolls. Yeah, I might be able to show you. Should I make this into one plug or should I split it? She's gonna have some thick hair. I think I might have made the plugs a bit too thick, but it's whatever. I think I'm gonna split it. I don't want to make every plug super thick, you know? But after I'm done knotting these, I'll show you my new dolls that I got. I haven't made a video on it or anything. I just haven't felt inspired to make a video recently, you know? I feel like there hasn't been a lot going on to warrant a video. But, yeah. So let me just knot this last one and I'll show you. I got tangled there. Ooh, okay, there we go. So I got some plugs knotted here. Nice little handful. So I'll leave those to the side. Lay Moesha to the side. And I'll try and grab my dolls that I got. So I've made a video on Barbie Malibu and Barbie Renee. It was like a kind of a review, but not really. So let me get my two newest ones. Let me take her off a stand real quick. Okay. So, let me brush her hair really quick because it's a little bit. She fell over and I think her hair got a little messed up. So let me just brush it really, really quickly. And I'm just in love with the Barbie Dream Besties. I don't know why I like them so much. They just remind me so much of Ever After High. They remind me of a mix between like my scene and Ever After High. I don't know. Okay, here's Barbie Brooklyn, and then here is Teresa. Love Teresa. Sorry, the floor is a little bit hard. Don't have a pillow for me. Okay, there we go. Might help. So yeah, here's Teresa. Now where I got these from, I got them from Target. And they only had see if it'll focus. They only had one Teresa, and I think they had like 2 or 3 Barbie Brooklyns. But my local Walmart actually just got them in, all of the Dream Besties. So yeah, I could have chose at Walmart, but I would have waited like a longer time, which I just really wanted them. So, and I think they were a tad bit cheaper at Target. I think they were like a few cents cheaper. But anyway, these were the last 2 I needed to complete my Barbie Dream Besties collection. And yeah, I'm in love. Like I really lucked out with this Teresa. Her face was so good. Like I think one eye is her head's like really wobbly. I'm not gonna lie. This is like a problem with the Dream Bestie. As you can see, like her head will not stay up. But that's kind of like a problem with the Dream Besties I've been seeing is like loose heads, and I don't know if it's because of like the way that the neck joints are. It must be the neck joints, or like the proportion of the head, or maybe it's the hair that's dragging the head down. I don't know. I think it's the neck knob that's like defective or something. But yeah, no pixelation whatsoever. Well, except for my camera has pixelation because it is being wildly uncooperative. But yeah, there's Teresa. Love, love, love her so much. And she has these cute little ribbons, like plastic ribbons in her hair. I thought that I had lost one because there was 3 in the side and 2 in the side, but no, she just has 2 in the side. Little asymmetry going on there, but she has no earrings, but she does have a unique sculpt compared to the rest. She has dimples. I love it. But her hair feels a little bit like frizzy. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's a little bit like it's smooth up here, but then it gets like really like textured down here for some reason. I don't know why. And when you look at it, it actually does seem like it's like kind of like a bit frizzy, which is interesting. I don't know why. I don't know why the Dream Besties, some of them, like Barbie Brooklyn's hair is smooth as butter. Her hair doesn't feel like that, but Teresa's is a little bit dry at the end. So is Barbie Brooklyn, not Barbie Brooklyn, Barbie Malibu. So I think it might have something to do with the crimps, but I haven't boil washed them or anything, washed their hair or done anything to it, so except brush it. But yeah, this doll's neck is like really firm, so it must be like a defective peg or something like that, right? But yeah, as you can see, she doesn't have tinsel. I opted to like just completely yank out the tinsel like my Froggy stuff did. Her video inspired me, and I thought her doll looked so good without the tinsel that I just had to have the doll without the tinsel. I just generally didn't. I genuinely didn't like the tinsel. I don't think, and I didn't like how it was flying up everywhere, and it just took away from her beauty. So I'm glad that I did remove it. So she's a little bit of a custom thing going on there, but I love her lips. She has like this really beautiful like natural lip color going on, and I really love it. And I love how it's like darker around the edges and it's lighter on the inside. Love, love, love it. She's like this really like stark, like what's the word I'm looking for? Like very bold eyeshadow, like blue eyeshadow against her skin color. Oh my god, yes. Love it. Ugh, love these dolls so much. And I love their bodies. I love the thickness. I love the articulation. It's just enough articulation for me. This is like the level of articulation that I expect from a doll, usually. I at least want knee articulation. Like, it doesn't need to be articulated anywhere else. The arms can be stationary or whatever, but like straight out or whatever. But I like to be able to pose the head, like to be able to set them down, which these dolls you can set down, but their legs kind of go a little wild. They like don't. I think it's the way the hip joint is carved, but like the hip, what is it called? The part where the leg slips into the hole is what I was looking for, but the leg hole is carved, but it's the way the leg hole is carved that's causing her not to be able to like have her legs together when she's setting down. But I expect there to be knee articulation. Like there was this one doll brand. I think it was called Glow Up Girls or something like that. Something Glow Up or whatever. But they had, I think they had arm, like their heads were articulated. They could move their head. They had, I think, elbow and wrist articulation, but they didn't have knee articulation. And I understand that sometimes you can't give the doll the full articulation because of budget or whatever, but I would have opted for the hand, like remove the articulation from the wrist and put it in the knees. Like that didn't make any sense to me. Because when a doll is setting down, like you want to be able to make her like do this, right? To actually sit down, like in a chair or on a shelf or something. But no, the legs will end up looking like this, and that's just like weird. I don't know. That's why I don't like a lot of new Barbies, because they skimp out on the articulation, especially in the legs, and I despise it, and I just don't like it whatsoever. So that's why I don't like a lot of new Barbies as well. But yeah, there's Teresa. My grandma said she really liked this one because of the red color. I think my grandma just likes red or something, because I don't know. Teresa, she's beautiful, and I love her. I love her hazel. I have hazel eyes, if you don't know, but yeah. So she kind of holds a little special place in my heart because she has hazel eyes, like a green, like a green color, green hazily color, kind of. Um, but yeah, I love her hair blend too. But I don't know. Out of all of them, I think she's my least favorite, even though I still love her to death. She's the one that I would pick up. I think I picked her up the most, actually. I don't know. I love them all pretty much equally. So even though I say she's my least favorite, that doesn't mean that she's like a she's I like her design, and I like what she comes with, and I like her hair and everything. So that is that. She is a good doll, and I love her, and I play with her. So that's all I can say. So let's get to rerooting this doll a little bit, shall we? We haven't rerooted her yet. It's gonna be a little hard to see because of the holes in the head are so teeny, especially around the hairline. Um, this doll's head is like a good quality vinyl. It's not. Oof, there we go, got it through. It's not like super squishy, so that enables me to like root every single hole in the hairline. which I'm so happy for because if you don't know, like if the doll's head is super squishy and she has a whole bunch of holes in the hairline, you're more prone to like split the hair plugs, or you have to split some of the plugs because they're too close together to stick the eye of your needle in. So yeah, that's why I really do like this Moe Shadal's head. I like it particularly because it's like it's like a higher quality vinyl or something, because it's like harder, like that. So yeah, it has been a little bit easier rooting her. Sorry, I have to. This one's like really. I had to really get my eyeballs close to that there. Oh, did I miss that? Yep. Okay, I think my hair plugs are dried out now. They need a little spritz of water. So, yeah, pull that through. Boom. One hair plug. Well, two hair plugs down. But yeah. The other two dolls I got are dolls that you. Honestly, I was surprised that I even got myself because I wasn't planning on getting them at all, really. Like, I thought that they were really pretty, especially one of them. I wasn't planning on getting it all, but they hit in my local Walmart in my town, which is like really unheard of. They are the Monster High dolls, obviously, but they are the Wednesday X Monster High dolls, the collector ones. And they were in my Walmart store, and I was so shocked to see them in Walmart because I've never seen. It's been like since I think the last time I saw a Monster High doll in my Walmart or store that wasn't G3 was in 2017, like the original Monster High body sculpt and everything, like G1 style. So I just had to pick them. I had to pick them up, honestly, and I was so thankful that I had the money at the time. And for Wednesday, I forgot what it was. I think my grandma gave me some money, or I forgot how it went. I think she gave me some change, and I had cashed the change in because we were planning on going somewhere. And we ended up not the thing that we were going to. It was like a flea market. They were closed. They weren't open on that day for some reason, even though they had said they were, but going to be open. But whatever. So I had some cash on me and some cash on my card, and I was like in the toy aisle looking at the dolls. And then boom, the Wednesday Monster High doll was like sitting right there on the shelf. My sister's actually the one that pointed it out to me. Because I don't think I was gonna buy. No, I was gonna buy a Bratz Kylie doll that was on sale for $10, which was a steal, honestly. And as soon as my sister said, "Oh my God, look at this one right here. That's like $40," and I was like, "Oh my God, that's the Monster High Wednesday doll!" And I threw that Bratz doll to the side, and I grabbed that Wednesday doll like it was the last one there. It wasn't the last one there. It was like there were like two, but I grabbed that one up so fast. Um, yes. So, yeah, I grabbed that one up super fast. And what happened next? So I used the money that I had been given a little bit. I had some left. So I used that, and then I used whatever was left for that. I used my card. So yeah. I was very lucky and fortunate to have the money at that time. And I had Wednesday and Enid, so I have both of them. And Enid is so I was kind of like after the Wednesday doll was there, I went back and they had sold out. There was no more Wednesday dolls. And I was kind of hoping that Enid would be there because I had kind of started to want her because I had the Wednesday doll, so I wanted to like complete the collection, if you will, which that wouldn't have been completing it anyways because there's like one more Wednesday doll, and then a fashion pack. So yeah, I just wanted Enid to have like her friend there or whatever, to have her friend with the doll that I had, Gatton. And I went there a few times, and I was like, oh, okay, she's not there. But I went there. My grandma had given me some, because I was broke, really. I didn't have any money. And my grandma was like, okay, here's some money. And I was like, oh, thank you. That was sweet. I wasn't like planning. I was actually planning on saving the money that she had given me, but until I had saw something that I wanted, and lo and behold, the exact that exact time that we were going to the Walmart that's near us, and she was like, grab some money out my purse, and I was like, okay, I did, and that same trip, boom, Enid was there, and I spent that money so quick. It was which I had to pay like $2, like less than $2. It was like $1.80 or $1.75 or something like that out of my um, money that I had, but it was worth it, honestly. Like I honestly wasn't like a huge fan of Enid when she first came out. Like I was like, her face sculpt looks a little weird. It doesn't really look like the actor that much. But it kind of grew on me, and when I saw the doll in person, I was like, you're cute, and you're cute. Like, you're cute enough. I'm gonna get you. And I ended up getting her, so yeah. Let's see, where's the next hole at? It's right here. There we go. Sorry if I'm not doing. Oh, I was doing it on camera. Thank goodness. I just think the Moesha doll is so pretty. I think her head's a little teeny, but honestly, like I overlook it because she's actually like a really pretty doll. And I really like the fact that they painted on, like, especially for the day too. Like it was in the I think it was 1998, 97, somewhere around there, when this doll released. It was like really late 90s. They painted on baby hairs, and I think that's so cute that they did that. I love when doll brands paint on baby hairs to dolls. That's like my favorite thing ever. That's why I wish that they would paint more baby hairs on more like G3 Monster High dolls, because they've done it for Claudine. Let me count how many they've done it for. They've done it with Claudine. Venus, I'm pretty sure has the edges. Venus, Draculaura, Caddy Noir, and did they do it for anyone else? I can't. I think that was all of the ghouls that they did the edges for. Um, but I love when they do edges on dolls. If a doll has edges, give it to me because I think it's the cutest, most like stylish thing ever. And I wish that they would do it for like a Frankie doll, like in G3. I would love for them to do that. Have them with some edges. Like, ugh, it's so pretty. Laguna. I've actually painted edges on the Laguna doll before, a G3 one. Um, who else? Who else? Honestly, like any of the Monster High G3 dolls with edges would be spectacular, honestly. Yes, give it to me, please. Get another hair plug. But yeah, there are. So, what dolls am I planning on getting? Um, what dolls am I planning on getting that are coming out? So, I recently found out that the Monster High Pre-Production dolls are doing a wave. They have Wave 3 coming out. I think it's Wave 3. And it's going to be the Meowlity and Persephone, Toralei, and Operetta, and maybe Nephra. Maybe. I hope it's an. I like. honestly, like, I hope that she's not in. Well, I don't know how I feel, like, because that's like so many dolls, right? Coming out, that's like what that's 4 dolls. Well, it's actually 5 dolls because one of the packs is the price of 2 dolls. Because it is 2 dolls, but you've got 5 dolls coming out, so that's going to be $50 for one pack. Then that's going to be 25 for another doll, and then that's going to be another 25, and then that's going to be another 25. So that's going to be like what, $125? Let me see, 50, yeah, 75, 100. Yeah, so $125 to get the whole collection. And I don't have that kind of money. Like, I can do like 3, because yeah, I can do 3 dolls, but I can do like 3. Well, if they're I can do $100 basically. So what I'm saying is, like, they're so the original pre-productions, there were 4 dolls, and they were 25. No, they were less than $25 a piece. They were $24.99 plus tax, obviously, but and all together that would be $100 for 4. But since there are technically 5 dolls in the upcoming release for 2025, that's going to be $125 if you want them all. And I'm like, ugh, God, why do they have to add that extra ghoul in there? That's why I kind of wish that it, like, Operetta was Nephra, instead of, it being Operetta, because I do have the Operetta doll. I actually bought it off eBay for I think it was $35 altogether. I think I paid $35. I think I paid $30 for her, plus like $5-6 shipping, something like that. And she basically had everything, most of her things, I should say, but her earrings, her ring, her and her pet. And she obviously didn't have like her stand or her diary or anything, but I don't really consider that, like, I consider it a part of the doll, but not when I'm buying secondhand. It's not like I'm concerned with that or anything. So she does have like most of her things for my display. Plus, I had an operetta doll. I still have her, and she had her original earrings in. So I put it with my doll. So my doll is really only missing her. She's only missing her ring and her pet for my collection. So that's like so minuscule. I don't know if I'm going to be buying her just for that, but I am considering it. And I just want to hold like a pre-production operetta in my hand. Like, what is she gonna look like? I don't know. We don't know what they're gonna look like. I really, really, really hope and I pray that they do Toralei and the twins justice with their faces. Like, I hope they look really similar to their original dolls. I know they're not going to be like exact like, they're not going to be exact releases. They're not going to be like you grab the doll. What am I trying to say? They're not going to be exact copies of the originals, is what I'm trying to say. And trying to get myself prepared for, because I don't know, sometimes I get a little bit disappointed with how they look. Like, I was seriously um out of all of the Wave 2 pre-productions, I think the one that I was the most like upset about was the Abby doll, even though, in her defense, she was a reproduction of the Chinese variant, not the Indonesian variant, which was more common when that doll came out, which is the one that I had when I was little, and I still have. She was the Chinese variant that they used for the pre-productions face, so I will give her that. So other than that, she had like she was a really beautiful pre-production and homage, like a very close like alternative for having the original, which is costs a lot nowadays. So I'm glad that they released her anyways. And I was able to complete mine with what the pre-production had. So yeah, I am thankful that they released an Abby pre-production, but I just wish that her face was the Indonesian variant. And also, I'm a little bit scared with Operetta because of her Fing vote. What was it? The Fing? It was the Fing Club exclusive Operetta. And I did not like how that doll looked. Honestly, like I didn't like her face. Nor did I like the way that her like head color was. I don't know how to describe it. It looked almost like translucent. It was weird. It didn't really look like Operetta at all. Sadly, which was a shame. But yeah. But I'm very excited for the Toralei and the twins. The twins two back in the Toralei doll because I had the twins, but I never had the Toralei doll when I was little. I did have a Toralei, but I don't think she ever really came out where I was, sadly, so I never ended up getting her, but I did have the twins. Um, I still have one of them actually. I need to like get her fixed up and on display because she's like kind of some of her. I'm missing her skirt, and I have her purse, but it's been painted, sadly. But I'll have to remove that and add the person with her, whatever. So I would love to get the pre-productions and keep. I'm planning on. So my plan with Monster High G1 is to for dolls that I didn't have originally, and for dolls that I did have originally, if there's going to be a pre-production of them, I think I'm just going to get the pre-production instead of getting the original. Because the original costs so much more money. And I don't know. I guess it's not worth it financially to like put yourself through that just to get the original. Because there's something about the original dolls that look and feel a little bit different than the pre-productions. But I think for going forward, that's what I'm going to do because I am trying to watch my money a little bit more. I'm not buying every single thing that I see. I'm going to get the things that I want, and I'm saving up for things that I want, like the Wave One pre-production re-releases. I want to get Claudine, and I want to get Draculaura, and I want to complete my original dolls with those. My Claudine needs it desperately because she's missing all of her jewelry and her pet and everything. So, yeah. And my Draculaura, she's missing her well, she has a pair of leggings that aren't hers, and she's missing her earrings and her necklace. So I want that for them, and since I have the originals already, that's what the reason I'm getting them, and then I'm just going to turn around and like get rid of the pre-productions for those since I have the originals. I'll probably resell them for like a decent price since I'll be taking their accessories and stuff. So yeah, I'm not gonna like completely gouge. I'm not gonna gouge the price or anything. Hopefully they'll get here and I can just get my accessories and then just resell them and somebody will hopefully buy them. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of what I had been doing for the pre-productions. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing that anymore. I'm going to be buying the pre-productions in place of the original dolls, and that's how it's going to be because it's better for my financials to do that. So yeah. Ooh, here we go. So yeah, I'm really excited for the G1 Monster High re-releases of the dolls, the reproductions, because I don't like buying secondhand Monster High dolls anymore, really, because the prices are so expensive. I was looking at a CA Cupid because I had a CA Cupid when I was little. I still have her, but I had to completely repaint her head, and I still have her wings and her. I have her. I have her arms, hands, shoes, wings, and the head. But other than that, I don't have anything else for the doll. And that doll, the CA Cupid that I saw on eBay, was like over $60. It was like almost $70. And to be fair, she was nearly complete. So that's not like a completely bad price for a nearly complete doll. But it's just a shame that so many of the dolls that I had growing up, it's so hard to get them now, replacements for them nowadays, because of the prices that people are charging for them. And I don't know I don't even know if it's worth it, because they are releasing pre-productions of the dolls, but it's just the deal. It's just the fact of you don't know what pre-productions are going to be releasing. Like, I highly doubt that they're going to do a reproduction for every single Monster High doll release. They're going to be doing like the fake like characters that they know are going to sell or whatever. Like, like, I highly doubt that they're going to do a. I don't know. Would they even do like an Iris Clocks or a Scare Scream reproduction? I don't know. I mean, maybe not. Who knows, But that's why I'm kind of waiting on buying some of these dolls, because I know that those are coming out, so I'm not buying them. And for a like a basic Toralei, like one that was, I think her fingers were even like, some of her fingers were missing. They wanted like $70 for that, and I tried to get them to take 50, and they wouldn't accept it. And I was like, bro, what? Like, why do you want so much for this doll that's like missing so many of her accessories? It's just, I don't know. And I don't see, and it's getting harder to find them in the wild too, because people are becoming really, really greedy nowadays, and they don't believe in giving people deals. Yeah. So, but who knows? Maybe we'll all be able to get the dolls that we dreamed of having when we were little, or ones that we had but we maybe mistreated and get rid of, or something like that, or were forced to get rid of, or whatever. Maybe we'll be able to get them for cheap. I hope so. Anyways. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna finish this last two hair plugs, and then I'm gonna head off. I just thought I would chat and whatnot with everyone for a little while I worked on this doll a little bit. I know I didn't do too much rerooting, but hey, there's always tomorrow. So yeah, it's fun talking to. It's fun talking. I like talking. Plus, I mean, instead of just talking to myself, because I do that sometimes, I'll like talk to myself like I'm recording a video or something. Might as well actually record like a live stream or a video or something, and have content for people to watch and hopefully get joy from. So yeah. All right. So that's where I am with Moesha. I might end up doing another live stream working on her, but for now that's where we're at. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, everyone.